Back to NWA Fusion. I am the voice of the action, Sean Hood, alongside
the best ever, Justin Wilson, and we are live in the Meltdown Arena, Sean.
Twice in one. Oh, there was that cold chill you were talking about.
Right?
You know, we just heard that Big Time Mike Booth and the Memphis Mofo, Mark Bavura, are not medically cleared to wrestle tonight. So, unfortunately, we won't be seeing them here tonight, but in their place, we've got this big tag team match, and again, that cold chill that I get up my spine every time this man comes out here.
Introducing first, team number one, being accompanied to the ring by Sheikh Ali Akbar.
Oh my!
At a combined weight of 638 pounds.
Who let him have a weapon?
Campbell and
I don't know why a man like, whoa, get him away from here, get him away from here. I don't know why anybody let Sabbath have a weapon of any sort, let alone a flail, it looks like.
The number one contender for the, good God, the Continental Championship.
Did you hear the impact of that thing against the steel steps?
He's barely just moving his arm.
Sheikh Ali Akbar, let me tell you, talk about putting together just a destructive, massive team here. You've got Sheikh Ali Akbar with Sabbath, and they're flanked by this wall of humanity, Cannonball Campbell. And then, I mean, just look at the intensity on Sabbath. Everything he does is so determined.
Uh-oh.
And, here's somebody with some history with Sheikh Ali Akbar and his army. Larry Horsley and the Gift stepping up to help Larry Horsley.
Larry Horsley.
The Alpha Champion looking for a tag team partner, and you know what? He's already competed once tonight, but the Gift stepping up and saying he'll back up the Alpha Champion, Larry Horsley, against Sheik's army. And I'll tell you what, Larry Horsley's going to need all the help he can get, because you've always got to be watching your back with Sheikh Ali Akbar and his army. Here we go, and you see Cannonball Campbell eyeballing across the ring towards Larry Horsley in that Alpha title. You know Sheik's army wants that belt back.
You know, I was going to say the same thing about Sabbath, maybe looking across. I don't know if he is. I don't know what he's looking at.
You know, Sabbath has that 1,000-yard stare. It's like he looks through everybody, because to him, everybody he sees is already dead.
Ooh, he's just locked eyes with somebody in the crowd.
Everybody that Sabbath goes near is potentially a victim. And Larry Horsley and the Gift have a very, very tall order in front of them tonight in the form of Sheik's army. And now Larry here maybe having a little fun with Cannonball Campbell, getting ready for his sumo stance.
And Campbell does not look amused.
No, but maybe if Larry can get inside his head a little bit, and Larry Horsley there ducks under the collar elbow a little quicker. Kind of going to use that to his advantage here against this team. And Campbell, I mean, really, he doesn't seem like he's getting too worked up about it. And then Larry again using that quickness. And Campbell saying he's watching.
I'm sorry, Sean. I'm just taking in the view of the ring, and I noticed.
And under again. And Campbell now. Maybe a little frustration there from Campbell, and Larry Horsley giving him a few friendly taps there.
I was going to say over in the corner, and we'll see if he gets back to it, but Sabbath was in the corner just rocking, just dying to get in.
Oh, no, he went to go under Campbell that time, but he got caught in those gigantic tree trunk-like arms of Cannonball Campbell.
Always just lurking.
It's like trying to wrestle a boulder. And collar and elbow tie, maybe not the best plan. Whoa! I spoke too soon. Campbell using that strength advantage and that size advantage to force Larry Horsley back to the corner, but Horsley using his own momentum against him, steps out of the way and lets Campbell hit the corner. But now Campbell, Horsley nowhere to go, and he's just forced back in the corner. Repeated right hands, vicious right hands to the stomach, and what a hip toss out of the corner. And I think the games have stopped for Larry Horsley. Here comes Campbell, sends Horsley off the ropes. Horsley ducks under a clothesline and tags in the Gift. Coming in, maybe thinking to pick up the pace a little bit. And you saw the expression there from the Gift when Sabbath got tagged in.
Yeah, I don't think he's very happy about that. I don't know anybody who would be, to be honest.
More power to him for stepping up to tag with the Alpha Champion Larry Horsley, but you've got to think twice when it's going to be against somebody like the Walking Dead Sabbath. And there you go, using that speed. Kicks to the legs of Sabbath, trying to wear the big man down. If he can't stand, he can't hit you. Irish whip reversed by Sabbath, off the ropes. Ducks under a clothesline, does the Gift, and comes right in, but caught by Sabbath. Just that strength. Whoa. Gift slides out of his arms and goes right back to those kicks to the leg there. And now hooking the leg. Tags in the Alpha Champion. Horsley off the top rope. Going right back to work on that leg of Sabbath. And this is smart strategy by Larry Horsley into Gift. Trips up Sabbath. Still got that leg. Drops the big elbow across it. And now whips it back across. And now you see Larry Horsley so good when he can pick a body part and just attack it. He's such a scientific wrestler, and ducks under a clothesline there, and a grazing blow with that drop kick. And tags into Gift. Here he comes, but again, Gift walks right into just, grabs him in like a standing front headlock and just drops him to the mat. Cover, 1, 2. I mean, just lifted him up and slammed him face first into the mat, and then goes for the cover. Gift now trying to fight back, but one headbutt from Sabbath is all it takes.
And just like that, the complexion of this match has completely changed.
Just puts the heel of his boot right in the sternum of the Gift and puts all of his weight right into the sternum, stepping across him like he's nothing. Tags in Campbell, and Campbell with a big headbutt to the ribs. And, you know, after the match he had with Jeff earlier, I'm not sure he's going to be able to take much abuse to that midsection in that back. That Boston Crab did a lot of damage on the Gift. And the Gift now, again, smart strategy, going right back to the legs of the bigger man. Trying to weaken that base of that power game. Tags in the Alpha Champion again. Alpha Champion off the top rope with a left hand. Right to the ribs, and then another left hand there. Big left hands from Larry Horsley. Rocking Cannonball Campbell to the rope. But Campbell shoves him off. What force. Campbell now reeling a little bit. Horsley shoving him back into the corner, but Campbell just those huge arms. And Horsley fighting through it. Gets that leg. Wraps Campbell's leg up on the middle rope, and now he's just kicking it over and over. And again, Campbell just one shove sends Horsley across the ring. But I tell you what a smart strategy by these two men, going right after the legs of both big men. Low drop kick there to the knee on Cannonball Campbell, but Sheik Ali Akbar up on the side now, distracting Horsley, who turns around into a clothesline from Campbell. And now, with Larry Horsley down, here comes Sabbath again. And then, double team here. Full Nelson applied by Campbell, while those right hands just rained in, and a headbutt from Sabbath sends Larry Horsley to the mat. Now cover 1, 2, and Larry Horsley kicks out there, and Sabbath staying right on the attack. Rear chin lock, but he's also got a hold of Horsley's nose. He's going to rip his nose right off his face. And Horsley just trying to sit up, and a boot to the chest from Sabbath. Sabbath just this vicious monster. He just lifts him up by his throat. But, Horsley there thinking survival, goes right after the knee again, and looking for a Russian leg sweep, but, no, the power of Sabbath lifts Larry Horsley up from the Russian leg sweep, and drops him with a side slam. What force. Cover, 1, 2, but Gift off the top rope to break up the pin, and did you see the look that Sabbath just shot the Gift?
Valiant on the Gift's part, to say the least.
Here it looks like a version of a surfboard stretch. He's got the knee in the back there, yanking back on both arms, and now takes it right back down into a side headlock. On the mat, and Sabbath, just what power. The fans trying to will Larry Horsley back into this fight. He's taking a lot of abuse right now. And the Gift firing up in the corner. Larry fighting back up. He's up to one knee. He's up to both feet. Throwing the elbow into the midsection of the Sabbath here. And he goes, oh! Trying to take off and get out of that hold. But the long hair grabbed by, cover there by Sabbath. 1, 2, and a kick out by Horsley. That long hair gets caught in the hands of Executioner Sabbath. And he just throws Larry Horsley like he's trying to throw his head through the mat. Sends him face first into that top turnbuckle. And now look at the hands, just rights and lefts and rights and lefts, and a headbutt. And Larry Horsley doesn't know where he is right now.
And it was only a matter of time before Sheik's Army gained control of this match.
And now you see it here, no tag, but Cannonball Campbell coming in and switching out with Sabbath because the Gift, unfortunately, distracting the referee. Oh, and another headbutt. Vicious headbutts from this team. Oh, that's a big elbow coming down right into the chest. Nonchalant cover here. 1, 2, and a kick out by Larry Horsley.
You're not going to put away Larry Horsley like that.
The Alpha Champion is not going to be pinned like that nonchalant cover, and that's a mistake on Cannonball Campbell's part.
Show him some respect.
Tag Sabbath back in now. And Larry Horsley has just been getting worn out, and a double back elbow there. And a cover. 1, this could be it. 2, and Larry Horsley kicks out and stays in this thing. Larry Horsley taking so much abuse right now. And now, look at the bear hug applied from behind.
He's just trying to squeeze the life out of Larry Horsley.
If he can crack one of Larry Horsley's ribs, I mean, he'll have so much trouble breathing. He won't be able to move quickly. Everything will be hindered by that damage to the ribs, and it'll set him up perfectly for that choke slam. And Gift trying to get the fans to help him will Larry Horsley back in this. Horsley back up to his feet, but the power and the leverage that Sabbath has in this bear hug. And then, and he drops him with a stunner. And, I mean, Sabbath just, Gift, look at him raining blows in on Sabbath from the outside. He's had enough. But then right back in and clotheslines Horsley. I mean, he took all those blows from the Gift, and it looks like it barely phased him. Another headbutt, holding him for Campbell here, and just a big boot to the ribs again. And now Campbell with a huge right hand there. Larry Horsley has just, I mean, for the last several minutes has just been doing nothing but taking more and more abuse. And sending in the corner, followed with a huge clothesline by Cannonball Campbell. Tags Sabbath back in. And just, I mean, the destruction of Larry Horsley. Campbell throws him face first into the boot of Executioner Sabbath, who follows him immediately. Oh, no. Larry Horsley manages to drop off the shoulder here, using that quickness a little bit. Caught, but, thinking enziguri, but Sabbath saw it coming and just swatted him out of the air. Cover 1, 2, and I don't know how much Horsley has left here. Horsley back up to his feet, but Sabbath clubbing blow sends him right back down to his knees. And you can see the welts on the back. Another headbutt from Sabbath. You can see the welts on the back from those blows from Sabbath. And lifts him up and just carries Horsley like he's nothing to the other side of the ring and just stacks him on the top rope. And now look at these right hands. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
He's got him by the throat. He's thinking chokeslam from the top rope to the outside maybe. But Horsley fighting for his life here. Left hands, and now boot to the chest, trying to create a little separation. Off the middle rope. Jumps off, axe handle caught by Sabbath. And, Sabbath lifted him up for a chokeslam, but Horsley manages to counter it in mid-air and brings him down face first across his knee. And now, whichever man can get to their corner.
Just the break that Larry Horsley needs.
He's got to get the tag into the Gift, and here he comes! Cannonball Campbell in 2. And just what a clothesline by the Gift, but not enough to take Campbell down. Right hand, right elbow, and Sabbath coming right in now. But look at Gift fighting back against both men. Right hands, and a double headbutt throws them face first into each other. And you can hear that right hand from here on Sabbath by the Gift. And now a little teamwork here from Horsley and Gift. Sends him across the ring. And now bringing him right back out to the middle. Gift off the ropes. Drop kick into a Russian leg sweep by Larry Horsley. And now Oh, no.
There you
Campbell's
go.
got his hands around Gift, and look at him just raining those clubs into the back of the head. Sabbath back up now, runs in. He sees Gift is helpless. Right hands from Sabbath off the ropes. But whoa! Horsley there trying to lower the ropes, but Sabbath doesn't quite make it over him. Now Horsley, hot shots him right across that. And Sabbath is down on the outside of the ring now. This might be the opening the Gift needs. He's got Campbell hooked up. Drop kick and rocket dropper. Covered by the Gift. 1, 2, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Larry Horsley and the Gift.
Can't say enough about the fight in these two men.
Unbelievable. The fight in these two men. And oh no. Sabbath. He's got him set up. He's hooked Larry Horsley for that chokeslam, and the Gift sees him, but runs right into a boot. And oh no, he's got both men, and chokeslams them both to hell. Larry Horsley and the Gift are both laid out by Sabbath here in the middle of this ring.
And I hope Pain Train Preston Quinn is watching.
Just like that, Larry Horsley and the Gift, two men destroyed by one creature known as Sabbath.
The #1 contender for the Continental Championship.
I seriously doubt this man's human.
That Continental title could be on that man's waist before long.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we want to remind you, get your raffle tickets. You win 2 tickets to the upcoming Brutal Game Show right here in August. Right outside by the concession stands, you will find the almighty Purple Pumpkin. Get your raffle tickets there. There it is right there, the Purple Pumpkin. Get your raffle tickets. Before the next match, we will be drawing that right before the main event of the evening. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll get right to our next match. Your referee, Eric Bug. This is a tag team contest set for 1 fall.
Do you have an hour, Sean?
You're going to need one. Maybe one of the longest entrances in professional wrestling. But you can't say enough good things about them as a team. Outlaw Inc., Ryan Newsy, and Sam Bass. Just, I mean, what a cohesive unit that we've seen go to war with some of the top teams here, including Society of Ventura, who we've said is one of the craziest teams we've ever seen.
Not afraid to go to blows, not afraid to wrestle. There is not much you can throw at them that they're not ready and willing to do.
Introducing first, from the More Cowbell Ranch in Waxahachie, Texas, at a combined weight of 506 pounds, no class Sam Bass, the tattoo technician Ryan Newsy, they are Outlaw Inc.
An excellent tag team but it doesn't mean that they aren't school in summertime.
No class?
No class.
That's why they call him No Class Sam Bass. I mean, you know what? They're not afraid to take shortcuts to, let's call it what it is. They're not afraid to cheat to get a win.
Certainly not.
You know, if Torres was here, he'd say, if you're not cheating, you're not trying.
Where is he anyway?
He refused to come tonight when he found out John Canning would be here with a chainsaw. But again, Ryan Newsy and Sam Bass, we've had the pleasure of watching this team start and develop, and they've turned into one of the best tag teams in professional wrestling here in the Mid-Atlantic.
And the Amazing Sanchez.
And their opponents, Amazing Crotch. We've got Crotch. Here comes Crotch, but he's waiting for Amazing Sanchez.
We saw a little miscommunication back at the Matapanai Festival. Again, easy for me to say.
Matapanai?
Matapanai. Say it 5 times fast. I dare you.
Maybe later when we're not on the air. But Crotch, I mean, fired up, but where's Amazing Sanchez? I mean, like you said, we saw some dissension, but
by the end of it, it seemed like they had worked it out and they were ready to go, continue as a team.
I don't know where. All we've got is Crotch. I mean, is this? It looks like this is going to turn out to be a handicap match now.
Oh.
You heard General Manager Spencer Chestnut asking Crotch, "Are you going to wrestle by yourself?" And Crotch, not one to back down from a fight, he said, "I guess so."
Yeah. I commend him, but
I'm not sure this was the smartest decision.
No. You know, Crotch, there's nothing wrong with tucking your tail and calling it a night here.
I mean, discretion is the better part of valor, but Crotch is absolutely not somebody to back down from a challenge. And here we go, collar and elbow tie-up, and now Crotch wrenching that arm over, really applying a lot of pressure. Sam Bass backs up into the corner to break the hold, and then clean break there from Crotch. And, I mean, you got to be wondering where Amazing Sanchez is. Another collar and elbow tie-up here. And Crotch, again, right back to that arm. You know, and you've said it on several occasions, Crotch, a real student of the game, watches a lot of tape, and he's very, very knowledgeable about adapting to different styles.
And this isn't the first time he's been in the ring with Outlaw Inc. either. So
absolutely not.
He knows both of these competitors well.
You saw that. That was smart. Crotch had the hammerlock applied, but Sam Bass was trying to swing towards his partner for the tag, and Crotch swung the momentum back the other direction. Now side headlock takedown in the middle of the ring, away from his partner. He places himself between Sam Bass and Ryan Newsy.
Absolutely, and that's going to be the name of the game here. He's going to have to find a way to keep Sam Bass in the ring.
Isolate. That's the only way he's going to be able to pick up the win here. And now head scissors there applied by Sam Bass, and Crotch up and over, floats it over, right back into the side headlock. Nice transition by Crotch.
You know what? So far, so good for Crotch. Uh-oh.
Oh, no, but now see, and there we go. He managed to get him back to the corner, and then Ryan Newsy in. Headbutt, and now Ryan Newsy fired up. I mean, he's just got this mean streak we've seen come out of him in the last few months. And look, he looks like he's trying to break Crotch's arm. He's sitting across the arm, pulling back on it as far as it'll go. And you can hear Crotch yelling from here, and you can hear Sam Bass screaming to break it. And Crotch climbing out from under it. I mean, has to relieve some of that pressure. And now going right back to Ryan Newsy here. Crotch locking up the arm behind the back. He's got a hammerlock applied. Newsy trying to think, oh no. Crotch, turns him around into a jawbuster and then a clothesline. Cover 1, 2. Very innovative by Crotch. Thinking on his feet. And goes right back to the attack on Ryan Newsy into that side headlock. Hands full of hair here by Newsy, but referee Eric Bugg doesn't see it. And there he goes again, but the referee again out of position, can't see it. And he uses that momentary distraction to try and break the side headlock, but Crotch wrenching it back on tight. And side headlock takedown right there in the middle of the ring. Again, Crotch trying to isolate, putting himself between Ryan Newsy and Sam Bass.
Give him some time to think, too. Try to figure out how he's going to keep Newsy in.
And again, the hands in the hair. And this time, referee Eric Bugg notices it, tells Ryan Newsy to get his hands out of his hair. he keeps that up, he's running the risk of a disqualification. And now Newsy working back up to a vertical base. Crotch looking maybe to losing a little leverage there, so he decides he's going to switch off, and goes to the arm, but Ryan Newsy quick to attack, throwing a right elbow right into the face of Crotch, and now just repeated elbows, and Crotch now reeling, and this is where he does not want to be. He's in a bad way, being held by Ryan Newsy in their corner as Sam Bass tagged in, and here he comes, and now Outlaw Inc. is in complete control here, and he's got the boot across the throat in the ropes, no less, and he's got a 5 count to let it go.
Even if his partner was here, this is exactly where he doesn't want to be, let alone him on his own.
Irish whip there, and Crotch comes off the ropes right in that back elbow by Sam Bass. Cover 1, 2, and a kick out by Crotch. And then followed up by Sam Bass with a clubbing blow right to the back of the neck. And then smart tags here. I mean, you can't fault Outlaw Inc. for the smart tagging strategy, keeping the fresh man in. And double suplex. Vicious. Cover there by Newsy. 1, 2. And I mean, I know they feel like they have the advantage here, but he really should have hooked the leg there. That might make the difference between the 2 and a 3.
Absolutely. I would think that at this point, Crotch would have earned their respect, but we said it before, say it again, no class.
And now again, Newsy, you see how he's leaning over the shoulder and pulling back and up on that arm so hard, hyperextending it at the very least. And you can hear Crotch screaming from way over here. And just that boot right to the arm. Ryan Newsy just staying right on top of him. Right back to work, and a headbutt. Using a headbutt to wear down his shoulder.
And again, quick tags, because that's what they do. They're a tag team. They're just doing what they do.
That's right. And now, he's got him in the ropes here, and he's got that arm wrapped up in the ropes and throwing right hands right into that shoulder of Crotch. And now he wears him down again, puts him right back in the middle of the ring, steps over, and he's got him in that shoulder lock. He's just got so much pressure applied from that standing position. And Crotch really trying to will himself into this. But, I mean, you got to wonder how much fight he's going to have. I mean, this is supposed to be a tag team contest. In the back of his mind, he's going to be worrying about where Sanchez is. He tries to fight out. Right hands into the midsection of Sam Bass. But a handful of hair there by Sam Bass cuts off Crotch's momentum and drops him right in the middle of the ring.
And you'll notice Sam Bass working on the same shoulder that Newsy was. Both men just railing on this shoulder.
And, I mean, that's that tag team, that fluidity that we were talking about. These two working so well, such a cohesive unit. They know exactly where to keep going from where the other one left off. You know, these guys know they need to stay focused on that same arm. I mean, look now. Look how far back Newsy's bending it. I mean, this thing is bending progressively further and further back. And at some point, Crotch has to start worrying about a long-term injury.
Yeah, and I mean, a few months ago, we saw Newsy start using that Rings of Saturn. You got to wonder if it's going to come into play here.
And now Crotch back up to his feet here, and he works Newsy back into the ropes. And then Newsy just, I mean, look at that. Still had the arm in a hammerlock and reaches around, grabs him by the throat, and drops him to the mat right on top of that shoulder. And Newsy, I mean, just applying the pressure again, twists under, and tags back in Sam Bass. Crotch has had just a tremendous amount of damage there. And you saw how that Newsy didn't let go of the arm until Sam Bass had a firm grip on the wrist.
And again, it's the same one that they've been working on for the majority of this match.
And right into a clothesline there from Sam Bass, a vicious clothesline.
And another tag.
Ryan Newsy back in. Both men send Crotch off the ropes. Crotch ducks the clotheslines and then comes back in with a double clothesline of his own. This might be the only opening Crotch is going to get. And look at him. Just that arm is in so much pain, he can't even let it hang from his body. And now here he comes, just using his feet is all he can do. Taking both men, and then uses both of them, meeting of the minds, double headbutt. Crotch doing anything he can to try and to isolate one of these men away from the other one. He's got to find a way to take one out while he works on the other. He sends Ryan Newsy into the corner with a lot of momentum right back into a backstabber by Crotch. The Lost Boy looking to steal one here. 1, 2, and no. Oh, that might have been his chance. He finally had Ryan Newsy isolated. And now he's setting him up. He's got him hooked here. Double underhook. And oh, no! Right into the lariat. That could be it. Cover by Ryan Nuzzi. 1, 2, 3. It's all over. And Crotch, I mean, just a lot of fight, a lot of heart. You know, you never doubted the fight and determination of Crotch, but just, I mean, with a team like Outlaw Inc., they were in control for so much of this match. They are so good and they are so dangerous. Crotch really had no chance in this one. And I mean, again, the question still remains, where is Sanchez? You can see Crotch making his way back to his feet.
Oh,
referee Eric Bug helping.
Where's Sanchez? Here he is. At least this is his music.
What? Yeah, I mean, we hear Sanchez's music, but I mean, where was he 10 minutes ago?
Well, I mean, I guess where is he still?
We still haven't seen him. We heard his music, but still no Sanchez. And Sanchez, I mean, I have no idea. I know
we haven't seen him.
And Crotch just as clueless as everybody else as to where Sanchez is. I have no idea what that was about. Sanchez's music comes on. I don't know if Sanchez just wasn't here, if it was a malfunction, or if maybe is Sanchez screwing with Crotch a little bit?
Only one way to find out.
Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, before we start with our main event this evening, we're going to draw our raffle winner, Ian the Magnificent. Bring me the purple pumpkin. Mr. Ian will draw the winner for 2 tickets to Brutal Games. And the winner is 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1. 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, you win. Let's give a hand for Jimmy. You can pick up your tickets at the concession stand, and you can take the purple pumpkin there too.
Oh. You can take the purple pumpkin, Justin.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. It is now time for our main event of the evening. It is set for one fall, your referee, Todd Myers.
I hope you're ready for something a little different.
I think a little different is putting it, mildly. This is going to be something that you do not want to miss. If you're listening to us live, we'll do our best. I mean, this is one time only. Aiden Chambers versus Zach Hilton. You're not going to want to miss this match. If you're not here right now, I feel bad for you.
I do too. And, ever since the night of the Iron Men, Zach Hilton has grown a bit of...
It's...
I don't know. You want to take a stab at this?
Zach Hilbane?
Bane Hilton?
Bane Hilton? Maybe Bane Hilton? I mean,
all right.
We know that Zach Hilton is a huge comic book fan.
Yeah.
Dark Knight Rises is one of his favorite movies of all time. I guess this shouldn't be too shocking. We've always said Zach Hilton likes to have a little fun. But this is definitely a Zach Hilton spin on Bane. Huh. The Zumba pants are a nice touch.
Off to a good start.
I'm having a hard time understanding him under that mask.
And his opponent from Raleigh, North Carolina.
And now, here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. We saw him earlier tonight, the other half of the NWA Fusion Tag Team Champions.
champion.
Everything's better with Batman?
Chamber.
All right, what is going on here, Sean?
Everything's better with Batman?
Huh?
Bruce Wayne?
You know,
I mean, it's, again, no surprise. Aiden Chambers is a big comic book fan. I guess maybe it makes sense that, I mean, if Zach Hilton's going to come out as Bane, why wouldn't Aiden Chambers be Batman?
you know, I started saying that starting at Night of the Iron Man, Zach Hilton started to grow. What's he doing?
He's being Batman. I mean, there's one thing I've learned in life. It's you should always be yourself. Unless you can be Batman. Always
Yeah.
be Batman.
But Zach Hilton growing a bit of respect for Aiden Chambers since Night of the Iron Man.
It seems he knows Batman's real identity.
And they're not being too informal. Are you hearing what I'm hearing?
Yeah, this. I feel like I saw this movie, but uh-oh. This is, I mean,
And it looks like Bane has the upper hand.
I don't know. Batman looking to fly here, and really, folks, how often are you going to get to see superheroes and supervillains duke it out in a pro wrestling ring? Uh-oh. What's Aiden got here? Oh, he's got
Batarangs?
Oh, they're batarangs. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! Bane's got Batman! Bane's got Batman! Oh!
He broke his back!
Bane might have just broken Batman's back!
That had to happen, or the movie wouldn't have been complete. It wouldn't have been right. Oh. Oh no. Are we witnessing the end of Batman here, Sean?
Oh! But Batman fighting back! Oh, look at Batman! You can't keep him down! He's the savior of Gotham! Oh no, Bane, it looks like his mask might have been broken there.
Well, this is going to hurt for him.
Oh. Oh! And Batman now in complete control of Bane. And Bane
Up in the
here.
Batcopter.
Bane taking a minute to get to his feet here, readjusting his mask. I mean, he's got to get it working properly again. And then, oh no! Oh! That was a little uncharacteristic. Whoa, hold on. Okay, now hold on, Bane. Bane seems angry.
Oh.
Always doing this, Aiden. You get to be Batman. I am Batman. Yeah, are you serious? Are you serious?
It's not my fault you never looked in the shadows.
Stop talking like that. No, that's all I can do about that voice. What? I'm the Dark Knight. I'm the Dark Knight. No, I'm not. Stupid.
Oh, he's losing the Zumba pants.
Oh. Losing the Zumba pants.
And his balance.
Take off all that junk. Don't you know I can't? You are Aiden Chambers. You keep walking around, and everything's better with Aiden Chambers. Everything's better with milkshakes are better with Aiden Chambers. Seeing DVDs better with Aiden Chambers.
And
I'm not scared. I'm just tired of him. We're supposed to be friends. We didn't magic like dance classes. Yes, we broke the rules.
So they took dance classes?
Walking around here with my tag team titles. I'm tired of it. I just wish I was you for just one day.
oh,
One day, that's all I ask.
see, I told you he had grown some respect for Aiden, and now he wants to be him.
I mean, he seems really frustrated right now.
All right, Zach. I understand how tough it is not being Aiden Chambers.
He's right there.
I mean, everything's better with Aiden Chambers. Your life would be better with Aiden Chambers. Zach again.
But you know what's ridiculous? You know what's ridiculous? What? Even as much better is like this, sometimes some of us just want a podcast. Sometimes some of us just want our own radio show. Sometimes we want our own shirts with a cool logo and our name like an old movie.
Huh.
And sometimes it's not fair. Sometimes
Aiden's got a good point.
Sometimes I wish I was you for just one day.
Hey, he just for one day he wants to be Zach Hilton. That's
I mean, like you
mutual
said,
respect thing here. Going
They're
on.
friends, and they both. I mean, I think they both admire each other so much. There they go, off the ropes, and oh, and they hit the ropes, and now what's going on with the lights?
The lights went down.
What happened to the lights?
Can we get the lights back?
I mean, these two, you heard them both simultaneously. I wish I was you for just one day. And then they hit the ropes. And I mean, they just ran right into each other. Now Aiden. Uh-oh. Here they go again, off the ropes. Oh, but it's on the clothesline. And this time, did you hear thunder?
Yeah.
You think my life is perfect? You couldn't last one day in my high school.
I wish I could switch places with them for just one day.
I envy your life. I envy yours.
I wish I had your life.
I wish I could change places with you.
Well, I wish I could too.
Because Marshall Seymour is about to become his 11-year-old son, Charlie.
Awesome.
Switch happens.
Hey, what the
What did I just see? There was
Oh,
thunder.
there-
Whoa! Wait. Hold on a second.
There's Aiden.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Wasn't Zach wearing that?
That is Zach.
No, that's Aiden. And there's Zach over there.
No.
And Zach's wearing Aiden's shorts.
Dude, come on.
Wait a minute.
Zach, I'm sorry. I know.
See?
I'm better with everything. I'm sorry I'm always bad here. Let's just get back on script. These people want to see a show. Don't you want to see a show, folks?
I agree with Aiden.
That's Zach.
Dude.
Okay. We switched bodies. Oh my goodness, even Zach Hilton's better with 80 chickens.
Wait a minute.
And Zach throwing a little bit of a temper tantrum there. Aiden just wants to wrestle. Zach just wants to complain in the corner here.
So you're telling me that they switched bodies?
Come on, man. Look. Come on, Zach. Get in there, man. Aiden's ready to go.
Wait a minute. This doesn't... And here they go. Collar and elbow tie up. And now Aiden taking the arm over there and applying pressure on Zach's arm.
No, dude. That's Zach.
Wait, but no, okay, now Zach countering out here.
No, dude. Aiden with the counter. Come on, man.
And then,
dude, you're really good at your job. I don't know what's going on right now. Come on, man.
well,
Stay
okay,
with
now
it.
hold on. Now Aiden just caught Zach.
No. Dude.
Oh! And then, did Aiden just do Blu-ray?
No.
And he goes for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Zach, right?
No. Aiden just kicked out. Zach did Blu-ray.
Okay, wait.
Zach just did the Blu-ray to Aiden Chambers. Aiden kicked out at 2. You with me now?
Okay, so Zach is arguing with the referee.
Right.
That should have been a 3 count.
Precisely.
Even though he's Aiden.
No.
Oh, wait. No, hold on. Aiden Zach is coming off the ropes looking for the double foot stomp, and Aiden Zach gets out of the way just in time. And
Zach says, kiss my butt. What a match.
and now both men kind of, I mean, I think everybody's still a little confused right now.
I'm not.
As to what's going on.
Zach is not happy.
And now...
Come on, Zach. He's talking about Captain Kirk.
No, but Zach loves Captain Kirk.
Precisely.
Okay, I think I got it now.
Go ahead.
Now, see, he's starting a chant for Zach. Why would he start a chant for Zach if he wasn't Zach?
Because he wants to wrestle Zach. He wants this match to happen.
And then, oh, and Zach Aiden runs right into a drop toe hold from Aiden Zach. And now off the ropes here comes Aiden Zach right into a spinning heel kick from Zach Aiden. And then Zach Aiden with a side headlock applied to Aiden Zach here in the middle of the ring. And Aiden Zach sends Zach Aiden off the ropes. Zach Aiden comes back in, ducks under. And Zach Aiden stopped dead in his tracks by Aiden Zach.
See? Classic Zach Hilton right there.
And then, okay, now Aiden Zach running around the outside, hightailing it away from Zach Aiden. And Aiden Zach back in the ring, followed quickly by Zach Aiden, who runs right into an elbow from Aiden Zach.
Ah, he outthought him there.
Zach did.
Zach outthought Aiden right there.
Who?
Come on, man.
Okay, now Aiden Zach with a stiff right hand to Zach Aiden in the corner. And sends him across the ring, and Zach Aiden answering with a chop. And just what a right hand from Aiden Zach?
From Zach. Look at the tights, dude.
And I mean, again, Aiden Zach with a really hard right hand and a chop there from Zach Aiden. And now he's got him in the corner. Now who's got him in the corner?
Zach had Aiden in the corner.
Zach had Aiden in the corner. Okay. All right, I think I got it.
Yes.
So, okay, all right, I've got it. We're going now. We're cooking with gas. Okay. Now, Zach Hilton
is pulling
Aiden back up to his feet.
There we go.
Okay. Sends him across the ring. Aiden into the corner. Zach into the corner. Aiden following in, up and over onto the apron. And what a kick by Aiden.
By Aiden Chambers.
Okay.
That's right.
Oh,
there
no.
we go.
And then, thinking springboard, but now, Aiden usually really good at that, but Zach here, Zach with those chaotic, just clubbing blows in the back there. And I mean, okay, so Aiden's in Zach's body, and Aiden should have known Zach can't springboard.
He should have. But
trial and error, I guess.
Absolutely.
Zach sends Aiden across the corner, and in comes Zach with that patented middle rope kick in the corner and pulls him out of the corner. And now he's got him right. He's got him right in the middle of the ring. He's got the headlock locked in tight, and he's trying to put Aiden out.
Aiden's right in the middle of the ring. He's got nowhere to go.
And Aiden here trying to get the fans to will him back to his feet. There, and the fans chant Aiden, and now Aiden back up to the vertical base. Throwing elbows right into the stomach of Zach, and Zach just whipping Aiden's head back to the mat. And, Zach is
firmly
in complete control right now. And now Zach picking Aiden up off the ground here, shoves him back into the corner, lifting him up to that top rope. What's Aiden thinking here? Zach thinking about what Aiden's thinking about Zach. And now, oh no, he's thinking, oh no. And Zach thinking maybe Hurricane Rana from the top rope, but no. He fights back here. Oh no, but right back up and right up the ropes and takes him up and over. Throws him halfway across, almost all the way across the ring here. And Zach crawling for the cover now. 1, 2, and Aiden just barely kicks out. And now Zach and Aiden both down. Off the top rope, that had to take just as much out of Zach as it did out of Aiden.
Oh, we're seeing some classic Hilton moves here.
And now again, Zach, Aiden trying to get the fans fired up here. But Zach right back on the attack. He's got him hooked and doing a little bit of gyrating here. Drops him with the neck breaker right in the middle of the ring. And Aiden, look at him grabbing the back of his neck.
He's got to be setting him up here, thinking it might be time for Zach to the future.
And Zach taking a little too much time here. And now Zach up on the middle rope here, but again, taking so much time. You hear it, nailed it, but misses that diving senton off the middle rope, just crash landing, and that might have been the opening that Aiden needed.
I think Zach meant to say missed it.
And Aiden now back up to his feet, vertical base, off the ropes. Here he goes, and he's looking for a lion salt, but whoa! But Zach moves out of the way. These two know each other so well, despite what body they're in. And Zach Hilton had that scouted from a mile away. And now both men down as the referee begins his 10 count. Both men trying to work back up to their feet here. We'll see who gets up first. You see Zach pulling himself up on the ropes, and Aiden fighting up in the middle of the ring. Oh, what a right hand from Zach. Answered by Aiden. Another from Zach. And one more from Aiden. And again, Aiden now on fire, reining him in. Irish whip counter there. Oh, handspring.
Classic Aiden Chambers right there.
Aiden Chambers, handspring, spins around into the roundhouse kick, and just drops Zach Hilton flat on the mat. Zach Hilton almost got his head kicked in the next week with that. Aiden Chambers now feeling it, firing up. And here he comes. They duck under, both men off the ropes, and they run right into each other in the middle of the ring. And there go the lights again. And there go the lights.
We forget to pay the bill? What's going on here?
Where'd they go? They ran into each other again with double clotheslines. More thunder.
Huh. All right.
What did I see? And now, and there's Zach. No, wait. I can't. It's okay. So Aiden out first from underneath the ring.
Dude, do I gotta write everything out for you? That's Zach Hilton.
You just told me it was Aiden.
That is Zach Hilton. See, that is Zach Hilton.
But Aiden was doing that when he was him.
Come on, man. Sean, normally you are one of the best at this, and dude, seriously, do I got to write it out? Here, look.
And now Zach Hilton came out from underneath the ring.
That's Aiden. That is Aiden Chambers, dude. Look at the tights, bro. You got it?
No. And now the referee's up to a count of 7, and somebody's going to get counted out.
No.
He rolls back in the ring. And now both men back in the ring here, up to a vertical base. And Zach, Aiden and Zach just raining blows down on each other. And now Zach sends them all countered. And Zach with a counter. A beautiful handspring by Zach Hilton.
No!
Inverted atomic drop. Oh! Spinning wheel kick. Cover 1, 2, and a kick out by Aiden Chambers.
No! Dude, that was Zach. Zach kicked out. Come on, man.
And keep track of these things. So you're telling me that now, okay, Aiden sending Zach across the ring.
There we go.
Okay.
Now you're on it.
Here comes Aiden into Zach. Zach with a beautiful leg lariat.
Oh, by the way.
Goes for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Aiden. Or Zach. Or one of them.
Aiden. That was Aiden. Aiden Chambers kicked out.
Both of these men, regardless of who they are, giving it their all and putting on a high energy and very, very entertaining matchup. And now Zach Hilton, with that elbow in the corner, runs right into a boot from Aiden Chambers. That might have been an instinctive defense from Aiden, who now climbing up to the middle rope. Oh, all the way to the top. And Zach in no man's land, not even aware. Oh! I'm not even sure if that was intentional. He bounced off the ropes, and Aiden crashing down right on the mommy-daddy button. And now Zach climbing up. Oh, no, Zach. Aiden tried this earlier. Hurricane run off the top rope. And now, okay. Aiden goes for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out.
Man. You had it there for a second. What happened? Zach with the cover, man. Zach with the cover. Aiden kicked out. Are you with it?
I've got it, I think. Okay, that's definitely Zach.
Absolutely.
And now Aiden saw it coming, though, taking a little too much time there to show, but it was Zach Hilton. And now looking for maybe a roll. Uh-oh, rolling him up. But Aiden Chambers floats all the way over. And now, oh, no.
Double underhook.
He's got him hooked, but Zach Hilton says not today, blocking it. Turns right around into Zach to the future. And Zach Hilton, I mean, beautiful, picture-perfect Zach to the future. And he's got to pull Aiden in here and get that cover. Every second counts. He drapes the arm.
The ropes.
1, 2, and Aiden Chambers just too close to the ropes there. And Zach Hilton, I think even he's still confused. He's telling the referee to raise his hand. Now Zach back up to his feet, but he seems, and I mean, just like that, back down off his feet.
A little exasperation there from Zach Hilton.
And Zach, I mean, just beside himself at the moment. Oh, no. Aiden up, off the rope. Double boot stomp right on the forehead of Zach Hilton. And Aiden Chambers, you see the look in his eye. Oh, he's got him hooked. Here he goes. He's got Zach up and drops him with that reverse DDT. Cover 1, 2, 3. Aiden Chambers.
Yes.
Gets the win.
Yes, he does.
Are we sure?
Yes, absolutely, 100%. Aiden Chambers. Wow.
Everything better with
What a movie.
What a movie. I got to tell you, this was a freaky Saturday.
was far and above most fun I've ever had in a wrestling match. Mostly due to you. Come here. You guys don't know how good it feels to be not only a member of NWA Fusion, but to be one of your tag team champions. God bless every one of you. But I spoke to a doctor many a month ago, and make a fine long story short, my neck is not in the greatest of shape, so Dr. Know-It-All said, listen, we need to do surgery on you, and that is gonna end your career. And that's real. But I'm one of the tag team champions with Brandon Day. I'm one of the best tag teams in the world with Brandon Day. But I have to think intelligently, I have to think long term, and I have to have surgery, which means my career is going to come to an end. But I'm one half of the NWA Fusion Tag Team Champions. And I'm not leaving until someone sees otherwise enough to beat me and Brandon Day for those titles. So you can bet your bottom dollar, until those belts leave my waist, I'm going nowhere. I like chocolate and long walks on the beach. And sometimes I like to be serenaded in a towel. A beach towel. God bless every one of you. You're professional wrestling fans, which makes you some of the best people alive. Come every month so we can put on the show for you. Thank everybody in the back. They do it for you every month, and they love it. God bless you.
Classy individual, that Aiden Chambers.
Absolutely, 100% one of the classiest men I've ever met. A hell of a human being, and an incredible performer inside that ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you so much for coming out and supporting NWA Fusion tonight, and we want you to check out our website, NWAFusion.com, our Facebook page, NWA Fusion, and we want to make sure that you come out to our other shows again, particularly coming up, we've got July 13th at Gloucester at the Moose Lodge. It will be the Pain Train, Preston Quinn, defending the NWA Continental title against Brutal Bob Evans. Check out that event and many more. Things always are getting bigger and better with NWA Fusion. Check us out wherever we are.
It's a crying
For
shame.
everyone here at NWA Fusion, I'm Spencer Chestnut saying good night, everybody, and thank you for coming.
It's a crying shame that Aiden Chambers has to step away from the sport.
You know, it absolutely is. Like I said, he's one of the best performers inside of that ring, and I mean anywhere. I'm not just talking about here in Fusion. We've had the absolute pleasure of getting to see him perform up close and personal inside that wrestling ring, and we've been blessed from this broadcaster's position to be able to watch him do his thing, and it's been an absolute blessing for both of us because we have the utmost respect for that man, and every time he goes in there, he gives 150% to make sure that everyone leaves here satisfied with the money they spent on their ticket.
And he's assured that he will not step away from the sport until somebody takes the tag team titles away from himself and Brandon Day.
Absolutely right. And you know what? There's a lot of teams out there that think they're up to the challenge, but nobody's proven it yet. And I can't wait to see some of the contests that come from that, but they've got a tall order trying to take the tag belts from around Brandon Day and Aiden Chambers' waist. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening along with us. For NWA Fusion, I am the voice of the action, Sean Hood.
The best ever, Justin Wilson.
And we'll see you next time here at NWA Fusion.